What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another episode, a very special episode. I'm going to be unboxing two Inno64 Skylines to add to my collection, including a Grail piece, for me at least. I've been wanting this piece for quite a long time, and I was able to make an offer on one on eBay and acquire it for a much less price than the typical asking price. So I'm excited to show you these pieces, and I will go over a little bit of what my collection consists of as far as these cars go. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the brand new Inno64 R32 Pandem Echo Gal, and I'm going to give you a little preview of the previous one of that, as well as some other Pandem R32 Inno64s that I have in my collection. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to show you a couple of these Inno64 R32 Pandems that I have in my collection. I still need roughly 4 or 5, maybe even 6 more of these to complete the collection of these released so far, but slowly knocking away at it, and I will show you my latest edition. And this is actually my primary focus of my collection, is these R32 Pandem Inno64s. Now that I have the Inno64 R34 Super Taikyu series wrapped up, and that kind of goes into the segue as far as the Grail piece that I acquired. So let's go over a couple of these Inno64s that I got. This, I believe, if I remember right, was my first one. This came in the Inno64 Shell series. Very nice piece, but this is a shell livery Pandem R32. Very nice, probably my favorite shell car in my collection, to be honest with you. But just amazing detail, amazing stance on these models. Fantastic detail, and they are all different. And I'm going to show you that the Echo Gal, the V1 version, and the latest V2 version that I have, you'll see some drastic differences between the two. So it kind of goes to show that they are not all the same, which is very nice. This one I remember I acquired in Vegas at SuperCon last year. This is a beautiful jade green Millennium Pandem R32. Very, very nice. Absolutely stellar finish. And again, you can obviously see some differences. The spoiler, black, just little things set them apart. But this latest edition is really going to drive home the differences. But yeah, beautiful. Absolutely love this color of this one. Super, super nice. And stay tuned to the end, guys. I'm going to be taking these off and showing them on the turntable, especially to feature the latest acquisition. This one I recently got from my buddy Colin from Australia. Was kind enough to hook me up with this as far as a shop that sells this car still. I was able to purchase this by means of through my buddy Colin in Australia. And as I mentioned many times before, guys, I don't know what it is, but I've developed some kind of thing for really super cool, nice JDM police cars, preferably kind of stanced ones, kind of show cars that are meant to pay tribute or homage to the JDM police cars. I highly doubt the JDM police is going to be building an R32 Pandem, but still, that's a really, really super cool rendition, and I do enjoy that. And lastly, one of my more recent acquisitions as well. This is the WD Ultimate Pandem R32. I was able to acquire this from Mike at RDDC when his shop was still open. But man, little to nothing needs to be said about this piece. Obviously, the base is very nice compared to the other ones. Nissan Skyline GT-R R32 Pandem by WD Ultimate. Absolutely beautiful gray color. Those wheels are absolutely insane, bananas, whatever you prefer to call it. But yeah, very, very nice. You can see that Inno really just locks in the detail. I mean, look at the Rocket Bunny decal underneath the spoiler. I mean, I can only imagine the type of tricks that they have to use at the factory to apply some of these but just just crazy, guys. Super crazy. But yeah, this one by far one of my favorites for sure. And finally, the ones that currently existed in the collection. This is the V1, the version 1 Echo Gal. It's a female drifter. So this has the Mad Motor TV livery on it. This is an absolutely beautiful piece. I picked this up also at SuperCon in Las Vegas last year, along with that Millennium Green one. But look at the cage, guys. The cage is just ridiculous. Same exact teal green that's on the outside of the car. You got friggin' intrusion bars, everything. Everything is there. So we're going to compare this to the V2 Echo Gal, and it's going to be completely different. Same scheme, of course, R32 Pandem. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite pieces in my collection. I'm going to leave this outside of the box so that I can compare it to the V2 as soon as we open it. And speaking of the V2, let's get to it. Here it is. So this is the latest rendition. This is 1087X, 1087X Rocket Bunny Racing R32 Echo Gal. So same driver as that Mad Motor TV, just with a new redesigned R32 Pandem. So super duper stoked to add this to my collection. Very, very nice. And on the back, you got a beautiful picture of the IRL 1/1 scale car going sideways. Very nice. Now, if I'm correct on this one, guys, this one might be an exclusive of some sort, because I'm not seeing this for sale on any US stores right now. However, it's going to be kind of a wait and see game. Man, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. So same wheels all around, but the front ones are silver and the back ones have kind of a bronzish lip with a gunmetal color. So essentially two different types. Different spoiler on this one than the V1. It's friggin' awesome. It's like a little cat tail on the back right there where the trunk is. It focuses in on there. Absolutely beautiful piece. Love this hot pink color. Great front mount intercooler detail. As always, Inno absolutely kills the details. They really do. White roll cage, white intrusion bars, everything. So here's where it gets really different besides the wing and the wheels. So check this out, guys. On the left, you got the V2. On the right, you got the V1. Yeah, look at that. The trunk is completely missing off of the V2 on the left. You can see the fuel cell back there. You can see the radiator, the cooling pack, rear mounted. Whereas the V1 is kind of a more complete, looks more like a streetable car. This is like professional drifter status right here. So absolutely crazy detail. Absolutely crazy. That's insane. And another difference that I can see on the V1, the dash. The dash is just a black. It's kind of like more of a street going car. And on the V2, it's going to be really hard to see on camera, but that is dry carbon. So it's like a dry carbon race dash. And interestingly enough, I just noticed on both of these that they are left-hand drive, which is pretty crazy. And I thought that when we looked at this picture, she is drifting on the left-hand side, so this car must be converted to left-hand drive or something. But very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to have both of these cars in left-hand drive. But yeah, absolutely stellar piece, guys. This one you might want to wait on, but you might not want to wait on because it might come around in full like some of these premium brand exclusives do. But man, What a friggin' sick piece, guys. Alright guys, moving on to the Inno64 R34 Super Taikyu collection that I have. These are the only 4 that have been released so far that I can see anywhere. Well, I have these 3 and then I have the 4th to complete it. Super duper excited. This was a must for me. So, this is the Prince Chiba Falken 1999 Class 1 overall winner. R34 GT-R. So take this one out. Beautiful green. Again, major shout out to my buddy in Australia, Colin, who is able to get a connection to be able to purchase these for a really, really good price. So I really appreciate that, Colin. So super sick piece right here. Prince Chiba Falken Super Taikyu 1999 Class 1 overall winner. So this one won. Big time winner. So very, very nice. Next one. This was the first acquisition of this series that I got. This one is relatively easy to find, at least so far. But this is the 5-Zigen or 5-Zigen, however you prefer to pronounce it. This is the, I prefer to say 5-Zigen. 5-Zigen, and also Falken sponsored, R34 GT-R. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. And this one also in year 2000 N1 class winner. So very, very sick piece. Love the livery. If you know anything about JDM tuners and car parts, 5-Zigen is absolutely legendary. So very, very nice. If you guys acquire these, be very, very careful with the antennas on the top. But yeah, super nice. And next, yet another piece that my buddy Colin from Australia was able to acquire for me. This one is actually a special edition. This is the Tokyo Auto Salon 2024 special edition. This is the Endless Brakes R34. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful piece. I was absolutely mind blown when I opened this and just saw how amazing this car looks. Dark blue. It's got the coilovers, the Zeal coilovers, decal on the hood, beautiful Endless livery, HKS, just absolutely fantastic. And again, guys, all different. They might look like the same exact car, just carbon copied, but there are minute differences everywhere. Roll cage color, seat harnesses, dash detail. It's all different. It's all the same essential car, but you get different details on each and every one, which makes it special. So absolutely beautiful piece. Super excited to have this. And finally, the crown jewel for this collection, I finally have it in my possession, and man, this means the world to me to have this. Yes, indeed. The Super Taikyu 2001 winner in that amazing Falken livery. So this is the Grail piece for this particular collection. And if you know anything about this particular model, it is extremely hard to acquire. It is a spendy piece. If you look for it on eBay, it is a relative tough task. So, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here we go. So here is the Falken the actual Falken livery, R34 GT-R Super Taikyu. So as of right now, until they come out with more, if they come out with more, this collection is complete. Just these 4 cars. I'm super excited to get this car under the belt. So super nice. Number one on the card, number 1 overall. Beautiful classic Falken livery. Can never ever go wrong with that. Beautiful details. It's got BP sponsorship as well. Just a timeless livery, guys. It doesn't matter. It almost doesn't matter what model car it is. As long as if it's got Falken livery, it's a win for sure. So absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. Absolutely amazing. This one all white on the inside. White roll cage, white intrusion bars, white floorboard all stripped out on the inside. This is a race car. And great tow hook details. So if you guys have not bothered to check out Inno64 cars, I guarantee you will find something that you will like, something that you will want. And there's a good reason why this is my personal favorite brand to collect overall. I absolutely love Inno64 cars. So thanks so much, guys, for tuning into this very super special episode. I definitely wanted to unbox that Grail on camera because that's a huge moment for me in my collection. We all have our Grails, we all have our personal collection choices, but man, when we get a special piece for our collection, share it with the world, be proud of it, and just keep enjoying the hobby. So that'll do it for this one, guys. Again, huge shout out to Inno64 for making such an amazing product. I love your products. If you ever watch this, if you ever watch my channel, Inno64, you guys will see that I'm a huge proponent of your product and I absolutely love it and I will recommend it to everybody. So remember, guys, happy hunting, happy collecting, happy customizing, and remember, it's about the cars, not the money. We'll see you on the next one.